Hey guys, welcome to iBuilt Garage. Today on this video we're going to show you guys the parts that we've collected for this truck and that we already have that are in storage. Also stay tuned to the end of this video because we have a frame that we're going to be using that we're actually going to put this truck on. Stay tuned. So guys, we got these parts here at the F100 Super Nationals in Sevierville in Tennessee. We got these specifically, the new parts from Early Ford at the show. They're a vendor there. There's a ton of vendors at that show. If you're looking for new used parts, they've got a huge swap meet section, and if you guys just want to be there to check out all the nice trucks and everything in the parking lots or in the inside vendor booth, go check it out because it's a great show to attend. Alright guys, so on these builds, we've got a lot of parts that we've already collected prior to starting this build channel for this truck. Some of them are new and some of them are used. We like trying to find used parts because there's a story behind every part, you know. It's you can piece these trucks together one piece at a time, and you have all the stories of going on the hunt and trying to find these parts at swap meets of different truck shows that you've went to and everything. So we'll just dive right into it. Some of these parts, like these right here, these are the marker lights. We had to buy those new. I mean, there's really no point in trying to find those used because you'll have to replace them anyway. So we've got those. We got a brand new set of those. Oh, this is actually a funny story. These inspection plates right here, they go on the inside of the doors behind the door panel. We found these at the F100 Super Nationals this past year, and whenever we tore this truck down, we had to adjust the doors on it because the door wasn't fitting very well, and we took the door panel off of the truck, and instead of an inspection plate, there was just a piece of like sheet metal that was super thin and it had just a bunch of random screws in it, and it almost cut my hand pretty bad. And so we had to find those to put those on there to make that where it looks good and where it needs to be. And then we got a emergency brake. This is a used emergency brake. It's original. Somebody's already painted it and got it all where it looks new, so we'll be using that on this truck because this truck does not have one. Let's see what else we have here. This is a set of front cab corners. It's got both sides, left and right. And then these are new. I think we got these from Early Ford in Pigeon Forge at the F100 Super Nationals as well. So this right here, this is a structural piece for the inside of the front cab corner on these trucks. Whenever you're buying front cab corners, you might as well buy this piece as well because you're going to need it. If the truck needs cab corners, you got to have that. Let's see here, we've got the other front cab corner to this truck. Set it up here. And then this right here, I'm sure you guys already know what this is. This is the rear cab corner for these trucks. We got left and right. We don't even need this much. I mean, we probably are going to cut this probably somewhere right here and put that into this truck. They sell you a big section of it, which is nice. Let's see here, that's everything. It's the other cab corner for the rear. Oh, and then we have the rockers. If you come over here, we've got left and right of the rockers. They're both brand new right there. So we'll be putting those in this truck, and then that's pretty much everything for the cab, sheet metal wise, that needs to be done to this truck. Once we get all this stuff taken care of, the cab will be solid and it'll be good as new and ready for primer and body work and all that, and get ready for paint. Alright guys, so we're up here at the top of iBuilt Garage in the storage space that we have. This is the original 1954 grill and gravel pan that was on the truck. So I'm not going to be reusing that. If you see behind it right there, that's the 56 grill. It's going to be going in that truck. And then also over here we have a front passenger fender, and we have the rear driver fender that we found so far to replace the fenders that's on that truck. This one up here was a Facebook Marketplace deal out of Sevierville, and then this one we got in Cincinnati, Ohio at the Pumpkin Run. I've never been to that show until this past year, and it was a huge swap meet. it was like 8 acres, I want to say, of just straight swap meet tents. And I found it, and I had to walk back to the truck. I was by myself. I walked probably 3 miles with this fender on my shoulder, swapping back and forth, out of breath, you know, trying to get this fender back, but I got a really good deal on it. We have rack and pinion. That was actually the first thing that we bought for the truck, is the rack and pinion. I found that on Facebook Marketplace here locally. And then I've got a set of headlights that'll be going in the truck whenever we get it finished. But that's all the parts that we have right now. That's up here in the storage area, so we'll show you guys what else we have though. Alright guys, so these are the 7-inch headlights that I showed you guys earlier. You couldn't see on the inside of the box, but let's see if I can get them out here. Some of you guys probably ride Harleys. These are made to look like the Daymakers that come in the Harley Davidson that you can get. These are a lot cheaper version, but some of you guys, I know you like Harley Davidson parts, but you can actually put Harley Davidson headlights into the 53 to 56 because it's 7 inches around. So that'll actually work in those trucks. Alright guys, so this is the frame that we're going to be using on that truck. It's all original. It's got a flathead V8 in it with the transmission in the rear end, and we're not going to be using any of that stuff. It's got the original front end on it as well. Only thing we'll be using on this is just the frame. Everything else is pretty much going to the scrapyard. The reason for using a different frame is that truck runs and drives, and we drive the crap out of that truck right now, so there's no reason to tear it down and just have it sitting in the shop where we can't move it or anything. So, and I'm not worried about having a numbers matching truck or anything like that. This truck's gonna be a street rod at the end of the day, and that's not important to me, making it numbers matching. So this winter we're gonna drive this truck as much as we can, and in the meantime we're gonna be getting the new motor, the new transmission, the new rear end, the whole frame. Everything will be sandblasted. Everything will be boxed on this frame, and we'll get it back and get it ready for the cab and everything else to go on this. Hey guys, so if you like I Built Garage and the stuff that we're doing right now, make sure you guys like and subscribe and stay tuned for what's next. I think these are just like little fluffer videos right now. We're trying to clear a space in the shop where we can actually get this frame in there and start tearing it down and getting ready for this build. I think the next video we're going to be sandblasting this frame and getting it ready to roll. So if you guys are interested and want to follow this build along, like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one. Test. Say less. I'm in reverse.